Look, if you had one shot with no opportunity to seize every enemy you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or would you let it slip? Now that we're in the game, we're doing one-shot bruiser build. This is where we go for as much damage as possible during our queue, but we're doing it with the bruiser build. Now, obviously, we can go one-shot build where we go full damage crit, but you guys don't always like to do that because it's a bit too squishy. So this is your middle ground where you don't get as consistent damage throughout a full fight, but you get a ton of burst. And that's going to be Titanic, Sundered Sky, Endless Hunger. You know what we're doing here. And then after that, we'll figure out what's best against their team. Maybe it's Death Dance, maybe it's not. But right here, I actually see Trundle versus Mbessa. And I did my first clear a little bad, but Trundle versus Mbessa, they will fight no matter what. So I'm going to be 3 camping straight there. Seems like she used Flash. I don't know who's going to win it. I hope it's us, though. She missed. He didn't. I'm making sure to run straight there so we can just dive her and end the game. And, yeah, you're going to see some happy days if we get this timing correct. I think I'm going to use my W. I should be completely fine. So the main thing to do here is to be present for her trying to kill him. But also be ready to hop the wall and go dive her the opposite direction, so. He's trying to get level 3 here. I don't want to take EXP. Alright, nice. Big! This ignite hurts. One thing that became obvious in the last moments of that was... Might be able to fix this for him. I mean, if he wants to stay for the wave, that's up to him. One thing that became apparent is that they were baiting for Echo, and so I needed to just flash and get that play working, or it was going to go so badly. But we both are able to do that. He has a blue buff, by the way, so we know that he's going bot side. But yeah, I didn't really like how we played it because when Mbessa isn't just going to send her spells at you 1v1, you know that she's playing for her jungler, and when she's playing for jungle, it's going to look a bit different where Echo's going to flash onto Trundle, and there's a chance that Briar starts hitting the wrong target just by the nature of W, so I decided to take the opportunity there. Honestly, respect to Echo for staying for that, because, you know, hey man, if he wasn't there, that was about to look terrible. Now, we do take the wave, and that gets him a bounce back. In the grand scheme of things, that's actually very good for him. What's that? That Scryer's kind of scary. It's worth it. You don't want to lose any camps for free. That's a fact, but... I'm just going to smite this just in case Echo's there. We got his ward plus the crab life is good. We're actually just out-farming the hell out of this guy, so we're going to keep that going. But yeah. Hopefully any of that top lane yapping made any sense, but you know what? We are able to do what we need to do. And honestly, we're in a better position just because starting Raptors is better than doing blue. It gets my second camps spawning a bit quicker. So you can see I should be speeding this guy to everything topside. So yeah, not bad. If Mbessa and Echo jump me right here because they have it warded, I'd be cooked. But not going too bad. I'm kind of scared if they know I'm here, but... Oh my god. On the plus side, they didn't know exactly I was there, but it's pretty bad. Now, she did pull off of this wave to do that, and he actually has a decent wave state. He basically has a freeze on her. So while I pressured there, it pulled her away from that. She's bleeding EXP in wave state to walk to her jungler, so a tangible benefit. And stuff like that, I honestly recommend you guys start thinking about stuff like that, because when you get those small intangibles, they help to calm you a little bit in the moment. And a lot of you guys do like get over pressured and start making misplays because you are like, oh, that didn't go well enough or whatnot. So I think it's very important to start figuring out where the intangibles are, because they matter more than you think, flat out, but also they just calm you down and let you see more clearly. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, we're doing quite well here, and we're setting ourselves up to do a lot of damage. We have a good cycle going, so standard stuff here. We're king doing the farm, though. I'm loving that. We did get both crabs, right? Yeah, that's huge. So we're up 8 farm, and no matter what. Now, you do have the option to go for a dragon here with your level advantage. Likely getting 2 crabs does give you 6 advantage that he really can't match. But he was actually cheesing it the whole time. He might Q. So we're going to buffer that into the wall. We're going to shoot for a demon combo. If he has flash, he could have denied that, but looks like we're just taking a free kill here. I don't know why Jin gets that. That's a bit unfair, but I'm happy that he walked, so can't be too mad at him. Now the question is here, what do you do with your prio or your timer, right? My mid laner decided to ult the wave to try and get it under turret. I'm down to dive this guy, but I'm going to lose my invade chance. And I might not even have it that well. So let me just actually look for the echo instead. Alright, nice. He's not there yet. Oh my god, there's an Alistar. Blast cone him too, and apparently we have to run. We do have a chance to invade the Echo, but when they pull their support there, you have to respect it. Yoon is getting some fruit, so we got a little bit of time where we gotta just accept that. On the plus side, Trundle's actually pulling the Echo, so me farming becomes really good as long as he lives, so really good. Now if he dies, it's unfortunate. Yeah, he's dead. Damn it. Well, he shouldn't have walked that way. He shouldn't have gone that way. I don't know what, timely, untimely, but it's okay. They did get the dragon. That actually kind of sucks. I wish I had. The cost that they pay to do that is a desynced camp and bad options for that. To where, like, you can see I'm actually very far ahead, but you know we have to get something from that, which can be rough. You don't always know what this Logan jungle guy is going to do. But he tries his best. That's one thing we can count on. But yeah, my top laner is definitely ahead, right? Phage plus components versus double longsword, glowing moat. So we're definitely up there. Our support's actually walking to this play. I'm absolutely loving that. And I want to take this gank before I go to the grubs, where she has to play this freeze, right? And if she just accepts the freeze, then, well, she's cooked, right? She's going to fall behind. So let's try and punish it more directly by killing her for being in this spot. Surprised Trundle back pivots there because we had support, but it kind of ruins the freeze too. Well, no, we still got that if we want it. Honestly, with Mbessa getting low, he might take a fast push and then go for a dive with us here, but you never know. I like the freeze a little bit better, in my opinion, because it just denies her. It's like one's a more aggressive approach at getting an advantage. Mid laners are scrapping, but not much happening. I would love if, as I'm walking by here, Cassin just ulted on him. Like, bang, right there. Just ulted on him right now. That's a little bit too under turret. Feel like with the... You see how they're stepping up past the wave to deny us? That's basically saying, hey, Echo's here. A little bit of body language there. And he's on the crab. They just saw me. You can try and hit this scryer to deny them that free setup that they're going for. So nice. Don't know where he ended up going. He technically could have gone mid. I guess we're just taking another full clear going for Titanic. Honestly, in a game like this, I would have liked to be a little bit more aggressive onto the Echo, but unfortunately their Alistar had pretty decent roams to deny me that play. Like, comment, and subscribe so I don't have to start spitting bars. But it's all good. We do have a really winning top lane, and I'm loving that. This Trundle champ is disgustingly strong, especially if you can get him to Ravenous Hydra. Whenever they get that, it gets obnoxious real quick. And we just saw Echo. Now, we know that his ground put spawning in 15 seconds, so I could head there, or I could head to top dive, or I could recall to be really early to dragon. I definitely prioritize doing something top here more than anything. Trundle wants to look for an E, but I don't think a fight's happening at all. I also don't know what's warded and what's not. Yeah, I guess we're just leaving here. That's alright. Get my Sundered Sky component, and we're good. Echo should be topside defending his Gromp once they saw me there. I'm going to try and just shoot one, I'm not going to lie. Wow, we missed. We missed. Boom. Nice. Alistar pivots back in to defend the Zeri. That means someone's going to take a death. Hiya! Nice. Wait, I actually lost my Q during that. I have to go into this turret. There's no other option. My bite went to the turret! Thank you, Grub. I'm gonna E this. I know Echo's close, but I'm just gonna hope that I walk off scot-free here. Why am I Briar biting the turret, though? What's that about? Someone help me. Alright, he got the mid kill. That makes me question where Echo is in general. Well, doesn't that just suck? Unfortunately, just pinging me to leave is not enough. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. And, yeah, I mean, dude, when you don't know where enemy jungler is and you decide, hey, I'm going to take your shit, don't be surprised that they're there. Don't be surprised. I thought because he didn't defend his bot side that he might be doing something top lane, but it was just a bad guess. The likelihood of him being bot side was way higher. But on the plus side, we do still have that winning top lane thing that we're going for, so not very mad at that. We should play for this, though. Aim's still strong regardless. Seems like he just got a top-down full clear. Not too bad, actually. It seems like he might be trying to rush smite advantage. Ooh, it's looking a bit scary, but Vlad's a good champ. These are the worst ults ever. But to be fair, these fights are playing out so weird. Like they're... Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. I'm terrible! Yeah, they're playing out so weird. We're missing the rel spell, and then I'm like, okay, they're gonna go up, but then they get hit that way, and then they walk at the other side. I couldn't keep up with it, I'm not gonna lie. Hey! 1 for 1. We take that. I'll take that. We did get a full mid turret, so Vlad's looking pretty balanced. But yeah, not gonna lie, man. I think one of my biggest gripes with League is, you know, we sometimes like blame enemy champion that annoys us more than we like tangibly. Well played. Well played. Sometimes we blame enemy champion more than we blame ourselves when we definitely should. Where, like, you know, I just died twice. One, because of it. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Alright, I'm not dying a third time for this. No way. Where, like, some people would be like, oh my god, that's why I hate Echo. And, you know, or whatever champion kills you. No Fury. Oh, that's why I hate No Fury. And the reality is that, like, I put myself in that situation. I'm the one that went somewhere that I shouldn't have. It's actually just all my fault. Okay? But it's easy to instead say that, just be like, fuck that champion. Because it's, you know, when I think about how I've messed up, that leaves me in a situation where I have to take accountability for my own actions. And the opposing side is I just get to blame Riot. And who else hates Riot Games? Not me. Man, how did we get there? I mean, it seems like all roads lead back to that. But yeah, hopefully that rant just helps someone realize, like, we can just cut out their champ was annoying and blame ourselves for why we are in certain places that we are. I will say their Echo is getting so fed off my mistakes, it is disgusting. And now that champion is one of the champs, like many in League, where once you've made enough mistakes, they start writing the rules. And We're reaching that point, so I'm gonna clear this wave so my Trundle doesn't accidentally TP for 4 minions, because that would be bad. Kassadin did roam, so we get mid turret looking pretty good. If she ults, he would just W. Yep. Sometimes you gotta reinforce what you know, right? Don't waste opportunities that you don't need to, right? Reinforce that you know how Vlad and Mbessa work. Especially when all I'm doing here is hitting these little Rift Herald things. I think I punished them for sending 4 bot here by just dropping Rift, right? Yeah, I'll give you guys a Briar bug to enjoy. Like that one? Yeah, we're definitely in the business of misery here. Trying to punish them for sending as many people top lane. Because they're having a war down there, right? I'm trying to make this a lot better of a happy time for myself. And I have my full item. But we're going to go a little bit further. Nice. I think we see everyone but Alistar. Nice. Need. He's out of there. He needed something, now he's out of there. Alright, nice. We did get our Sundered Sky. Now we're going straight to our Endless Hunger. So we just got so much money to basically equalize everything that just happened. Maybe not every single piece of gold that Echo just got, but it is what it is. And we're going to see what we can do. Now, again, we just tried to equalize all that gold. Now, we did get a ton, but that didn't just put us directly ahead, so still more to do. But at least we can fight from a more even ground. The way this has started is looking kind of scary. I think I'm going to try it, though. Go for the one-tap on Mbessa, because if you went for Echo, he would likely... Woo! Whatever. Scared you! Leave the cannon! No! Good try. That was so awesome. Oh, just kidding. Kassadin actually killed our Jhin. That's less good. Hey, I cooked, man. I cooked. It is what it is. Went for the one-shot on Mbessa because Echo ult would basically make you go to Mbessa anyway, so just cut out the middleman, make it work. I did crazy amounts of damage, like 2,700. Who else did that? Yeah. Add up 2 people, maybe. But yeah, I guess, you know, Villain and I got into Riftbound a little bit, and I guess he's going to... He's taking my/our cards and going to share them with someone else. Why don't I get to take part of that? Why? Because I'm at work right now. Man, am I missing out? Am I missing out to keep you guys updated with a one-shot Briar build video? You're damn right I am. Kind of what I do. It's kind of who I am, what I do. So, is what it is. I'm gonna ult their 80 carry. A boom. Go for the one shot. It's looking pretty good. It's not looking bad, I'd say. I can fly at a target, but getting that one confirms the dragon. Dragon helps us have nothing on bot side to trade when we go for Baron. So honestly, send it. Nice. 1,500 is what I need for my next item. It seems like most people are going to just chill out, so that's good. That basically, this is our time to make sure that we're just full clearing. If I saw my team getting too crazy around the map right now, I'd likely ping them off and be like, yeah, let me full clear or something like that. Now, that doesn't always mean that they won't, but at least I can say I put my right foot forward. Seems like they caught my support a little bit, but Rel's pretty tanky. If I hit this... Ooh! Now you see why we play these 2 items together, huh? Now you're seeing it. I don't have ult, so I need to walk here if there's going to be something. They shouldn't be fighting us at all, so I'm surprised they are. Keep looking at my W range. I can W towards Alistar. He's going to try and just outlive this. I don't think it's going to go well, though. I think Baron's a lot better. Because they have 10 seconds, right? We can't take much of this turret with 10 seconds, but we can get a full Baron, and that is, yeah, that's a Red Bull Baron power play. Not sponsored, by the way, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. Use Q whenever you're on these purple lines. Use Q, Briar will hop on the Baron and then get pushed off, but that can sometimes get you off that mechanic. You never want your health to deplete for free. Like, do I wait for cooldown boot? It's not, yeah, you know, it's alright. I like power spikes like this, where once you hit third item, if you're for sure that you can keep this tempo, then you just try and pile everything on right now. You know, it's like basically, you know, trying to go for game a little bit earlier, where sometimes it'll bite you in the ass, but sometimes it'll give you a win that you might have lost. So you just pray that they meet in the middle, aimed in your direction. Gonna go here. One shot. Well, this doesn't count, so I'll save my combo. Some damage there. Some damage found. This game is 1v5. At least they didn't 4-1 FF you, man. I mean, my boy he's dying for the turret. I didn't realize that was his play until a little too late, but I like it couldn't have changed much of it. I mean, if he tried it, he would get put in a spliff real fast, so. I think we're going to ping everyone off. We're going to all basically collect every last bit of money on their side of the map, recall, and safely walk ourselves to the dragon. And again, this is how you really bleed enemy teams straight out of the game. Because now we collect, you know, about 1,000 gold total in just camps alone. You guys all spend your money. They've already spent every dollar they've had. So as we take another 1,000, Briar, you've won the coin flip. That's true. Try to say something like, "Nah, I got them fed." What could increase my burst a little bit here? Ooh, in the bruiser category? You only had a coin to flip. A coin to flip because I gave it to you. Is that not Aura? Because, like, he didn't have a coin to flip it until I started playing bad, so. You see the point of the build, though? You click, do that combo, get the most value out of that combo possible. That's the point. Oh, my Titanic didn't happen. Give me my Q. Here! If I W, I'm dead! No. You got next game, bro. Good luck in next. He's kind of coping like shit, but I resonate with what he's saying. He's mad at his team. I've been the same. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. We could have been objective about if he ever had a chance after the game started until I messed up. You know, kind of conversation in that direction, but who cares? Play the game that you're in. Go on to the next. It's nice. Yeah, huge. I mean, that was good. My bare minimum with a video like this is to at least do one-shot combo, and that's it. And you know what? I did it, and I felt good. I did have a lot of assists, but is what it is. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I do really like this build sometimes. Titanic Sundered Sky has been a tried and true Briar build for a long time until Sundered Sky got nerfed a little bit. So on lowlytics.com here, I can show you people going Sundered Sky second. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Sundered Sky second is real. It's not very played anymore, but overall it's still good. And more times than not, I use it on the full healing build. So I'll sort by all ranks, and you see the full healing build is the most played version of that. But it's still cool, man. It is really fun. Endless Hunger, obviously one of the best Briar items ever. Absolutely disgustingly good. And a lot of you guys, wonder why I go red smite, but it's just for the extra burst, slow them down, do your thing. So yeah, that's about I don't know, that's it. This build's a lot of fun, man. If you haven't played it and you're decent at Briar ult combos and you know your kind of routes of do I Q, do I WQ, do I just use W to save Q. If you find that you're a person that's really good at that kind of, combo roads, basically, you can do a lot of cool things with this build. So have a good day. Peace.